Yeah, guys, what's going on? I'm back, and Bank's been doing this thing, talking about the Phillies on his trash talk account, and I haven't really been talking about. I let him do his thing over there because I don't really get into that stuff, the trash talk. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about my Phillies, just because I want to, and maybe some of you guys aren't friends or subscribed to Bank's trash talk account, so I'll give you guys my 2 cents on what's been going on. We just recently started a series with the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley. Game 1 was last night. In this game, we somehow pulled out of our asses to win. I did not think we deserved to win. I did not think we were going to win. We only had 3 hits in 12 innings, and somehow we won. I don't know how you get 4 runs in 12 innings on 3 hits. It's just something that I don't really see that much. The Phillies' offense has been struggling, it seems. They haven't been scoring runs or getting hits at that. And the one major statistic that they always bring up on when you watch them is the runners in scoring position. They always leave men on base when they're in scoring position. I forget what the exact number was. They were like 13 for like 70 or something in our last 70 drives or something. It's just something that's really not even good at all. Nobody's been hitting good at all. But somehow we pulled this win out. And tonight it's going to be a very interesting game. Pedro Martinez makes his debut for us against these Cubs, who they can swing the bat, but they've been having some troubles as well because they definitely should have beaten us. J-Hap last night, he pitched an okay game. Only gave up 2 runs, but he gave up a lot of hits and he threw a lot of pitches, but he was able to get out of trouble most of the time, except for when he unloaded no out. He only gave up 1 run, though, which is really good. So our bullpen did an excellent job last night as well, except for Lidge, of course, who had to blow the fucking save in the bottom of the 9th. So we had to go to extra innings, but at least he didn't lose the game for us. So basically every reliever we have has been doing good except for him. So Moyer has been moved to the bullpen because of Pedro, and Kyle Kendrick has been sent down to AAA because Pedro's spot on the roster. So Moyer wasn't really too happy about this move, but he'll have to deal with it. He's a professional. He says he's not going to be a distraction, which I commend him for that, for being so professional and everything. And it's going to be interesting to see how he does out of the bullpen. The first time we've had him into the bullpen since we got him a couple of years ago. So it's going to, I think he said Manuel said Friday is the first day that he could possibly come out of the bullpen to pitch. So it's going to be very interesting to see him. He's a guy that if maybe Pedro next time he pitches, if he does pitch again, if he only goes 5 innings or something, Moyer could come in and pitch 3-4 innings because he's a guy that is a starter. He can go those long innings, but I doubt we'll use him for that much. And before the Chicago series, we had the Marlins got swept at home to the freaking Marlins, who that was their objective, to sweep us, and they did. They are creeping up on us, like 3.5 games behind us. I think the Braves are 4 or 4.5. They're really close too. And then the Mets. The Mets, man, they're just disgraceful, man. I don't even want to get in a fight with any of the Mets fans anymore because it's just not worth it. I think Ben's been saying it's just not worth it anymore. You're 10.5 games out. You're almost as bad as the Nationals. I told Ben, but I don't think it's going to come true, that the way the Nationals are playing, they're going to overtake the Mets and get 4th place in this division, and the Mets are going to get 5th and dead last in this division because the Mets have been playing horrible. They have had so many injuries this year, it's not even funny. And maybe, you could blame it on that, but you got to do that. You got to be able to come through with those injuries. But the Nationals have been playing. I think they won 8 in a row. I think they lost. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to them at all because they're just worthless. But they've been playing good. So if they continue to keep playing well, I think possibly they could pass the Mets. Possibly. So keep that in your back of your minds, Mets fans, and everyone else, just keep an eye on those Nats, the pesky Nats. We don't have to play them, luckily, till September, so hopefully by then they will have cooled off a little bit. But we'll see how we can go tonight. And I think after that we have Cliff Lee. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we have Cliff Lee. Then we have Blanton, and then Hamels against the Braves. We have a 3-game set with them, and then Hap has the last game of that series. So it's going to be very interesting to see tonight. I can't wait to watch. It's going to be on ESPN, I think 8 o'clock on the East Coast. So everyone watch that. Watch Pedro possibly fall on his face and fail. He hasn't pitched in 300 days in the major league, so I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to watch it definitely and hope, just pray they can go at least 6 strong innings, give up 1 or 2 runs like Hap did, keep us in the game, because at least they don't have Harron on the mound like they did last night, because we cannot hit that guy. But Rollins was lucky at that home run to tie it up at the time. So, hopefully the offense can get it going, get some runs with runners in scoring position, get a couple big hits. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.